As very many clubs line up or queue up for Declan Rice, the West Ham captain, he has finally come out and vocalized his transfer to Arsenal and very many others, or has gone ahead and broken silence on his transfer to Arsenal. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a day. Let's see close to 200 likes. Smash on this video and guys, continue to subscribe. Now, in this third video of the day, we are bringing you Marco Asensio. Looks like PSG is climaxing his free transfer to Paris. That's it. It's a shocker to Arsenal fans all over the world because today in the morning, I brought you the story of Marco Asensio that Arsenal were considering a swap for the player, but the player looks like he's so much sold on the move to join PSG. It's one of those things that we are going to discuss on. And lastly, Arsenal's preparations to do the needful down in Germany, Nuremberg, in the preseason have been commenced. The plans are being drawn and they're in collaboration with Adidas. And you know Adidas is a German company that is the kit sponsor of Arsenal. So let's go eyes. Right? Alright. So West Ham captain was talking to Sky Sports and this is what is heard to his rumors about his future. Declan Rice said, I've not really focused on any of that, to be honest. My main focus this season from the World Cup onwards has been getting us out of a relegation battle and of course having one eye on winning this trophy. Now, Declan Rice has confirmed us that his aim this season was to see to it that West Ham doesn't get relegated. And the big question is, has West Ham survived relegation? The answer is yes. They've stayed into the Prem. That is West Ham for you. And winning the trophy is his other aim. What trophy? The UEFA Conference League. That's going to be played next week on 7th. Now, he continued and said, everything else is just noise and speculation, but my main focus is being for West Ham and winning this final. My heart is set on that, doing it for the club, for my family and the fans. That's my only focus. I want to make them very, very happy. That is Declan Rice for you. Now, this resonates with exactly what Fabrizio Romano came on and really told us, David Austin, and very many other credible journalists as far as Declan Rice to Arsenal or to Bayern Munich is really concerned. Now, Fabrizio Romano told us that Arsenal are having their bid ready. They want to open talks with Declan Rice and West Ham to see to it that they get this deal out of the way after the finale. That's it. That is Declan Rice for you and Arsenal. So he's so much sold onto an idea of playing the finale. But we understand that no player like Declan Rice, who is the captain of the club of West Ham, can come out and obviously say, I want to leave West Ham right now, because the club will lose focus. If you don't want the club to lose focus, what do? You obviously come out loud and clear and say, the rest is noise and speculation. I'm focused on to playing the finale of the UEFA Conference League, winning the trophy for this club, and then jog on, into the England national team duties. But we all understand Declan Rice is not going to stay at West Ham. Why? West Ham offered him a new contract that would have seen him earn close to £200,000 a week. That is times 5. The salary is earning at West Ham. Remember, at West Ham, Declan Rice is earning only £40,000 a week. Sorry about that. He's earning £40,000 a week. Now, why should someone reject a contract of £200,000 a week if at all he wants to start a club? That's an indicator that the player is fed up or he wants a new challenge. And amongst the new challenges that are really available, Arsenal made him their marquee signing in the January transfer window, and they've been talking to his representatives. The other party that has gone ahead to come in with huge force is Bayern Munich. Thomas Tuchel wants Declan Rice. He phone called him like a week back. He talked to his representatives, and Bayern is willing to pay some huge amount of money to sign Declan Rice. And the latest is Manchester United. A story has just been put out by the West Ham Central, one of the close fan channels to the board and the club of West Ham, that United have spoken to the representatives of Declan Rice. I don't know whether it's being done in the name of really causing a bidding war for West Ham to get the 120 million pounds they want or not, but all I can tell you is that 3 serious suitors have come out: Arsenal, Man United, and Bayern Munich. We can all remember around March this year, the manager of West Ham came out, David Moyes, and said that Declan Rice is going to be sold onto what we call a an English record-breaking deal. And we all know who is the most expensive English player to have been purchased. It's Jack Grealish. And how much did he go for? He went for 100 million pounds. Now, if they want to set a record, that means he should be really more than that amount. So let's wait and see how that is going to pan out, because it's really something that we need to really put an eye on it. And I've gone ahead to retrieve this tweet that Fabrizio Romano made when the West Ham manager announced Declan Rice won't be for sale in the summer. If you are interested, it will be north of 100 million pounds. 150 just now would be minimum, but not for sale. So that's what West Ham are really looking in for the player known as Declan Rice. But that shows you that Declan Rice is really going to leave the club. He's leaving the club. That's it. And we anticipate that close to 100 million pounds, that's the amount of money that Declan Rice is going to be sold at. But if at all I support Manchester United. I've seen Manchester United being linked to Declan Rice, and 100 million pounds have been put up for the signing of Declan Rice. I cannot sign Declan Rice at 100 million pounds. That's out. There is nothing special he has. That's it. You know, I'd rather go for Moise Caicedo. There is Paulinho. Arsenal fans, I'm going to bring you a story of Paulinho linked to Arsenal. You know, there are better midfielders in the Premier League than Declan Rice. I understand there is something in the way of the homegrown players, but there are other homegrown players. You know, that's why I've gone ahead to greenlight the deal of James Maddison to Arsenal, because I know that Maddison is a very, very good player and he has qualities that are really exceptional as far as English central attacking midfielders are really concerned. So let's wait and see what's going to pan out. But Declan Rice has vocalized his future to Arsenal, Bayern Munich, and Manchester United, and those are his words, that he just needs to go ahead and really play the finale. After playing the finale, then he will see what next. So let's wait and see, because the finale is just next week on 7th. That is Wednesday. After the finale, I 100% guarantee you journalists will be rushing to Declan Rice and pointing their microphones at him to ask him, what next? Because you told us that you are focused on the finale, it's done. What next? He'll tell them, I'm going to the England national team and see how I make up with the boys and do the needful to play those 2 games. Then they'll wait after that, because I think around 15th June, everything is going to be done and players will be heading for holiday. They will ask him that same question after he plays those 2 games for England, and we don't know what he's really going to say. So let's wait and see. This is the channel that you must keep your eyes onto, because we are going to give you everything concerning this deal of Declan Rice, whether Bayern Munich, Manchester United, and so on and so forth. I'll be here bringing you the latest information as far as Declan Rice deal is concerned. Now, Simon Collins The Arsenal correspondent for the Evening Standard has told us that Arsenal are finalizing plans to head to Adidas headquarters in Herzogenaurach as part of their preseason. Arsenal are planning to have a mini training camp there at the start of July before heading to the US tour. That is it. We even remember that Arsenal were in Nuremberg. For like 1 or 2 weeks the previous preseason in the summer, and they did some good works there. After that, they headed to what we call the USA tour, meaning that it's going to be a repeat of what they did last season, and that's when we saw the likes of Gabriel Jesus, play their first game for Arsenal, the likes of Marquinhos, Matt Turner, and very many others. So Arsenal are sold onto a plan to go to Germany, the headquarters of Adidas, to see to it that they do some good work that side, and obviously after that they'll head to the US tour. So Arsenal is 100% doing that, and we can't wait to see them go that side. We're 100% sure that in Germany at least they'll play one game. It has not yet been announced, but we understand as they train that side, they will go ahead and really play a game that side. I all understand that they're going to find themselves in a situation of having trained for like 1 or 2 weeks, and before they leave for Germany, they have to first play one friendly at Carrington behind closed doors. Then they'll head to Germany. The game they will play in Germany will be televised, and we will be really giving you a preview onto that, and so on and so forth. Then after, they'll head to America, where they're going to play against Real Madrid, Manchester United, Borussia Dortmund, and so on and so forth and so on. So I believe Arsenal will have a match to play at the Emirates before the start of the season. That's it. And we all know that now we are left with a fortnight for the Premier League fixtures to be announced. And you're going to be here letting you know how the Premier League is going to head to do its fixtures. So now, let's talk Marc Asensio. Marc Asensio is a player that I told you about that Arsenal were willing to swap him as a free agent. But as things stands, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed to us that PSG advisor Luis Campos, crucial for Marcos Asensio deal. Campos wanted Asensio already last year and made it happen with his agent, Jorge Mendes. The agreement is at its final stages, set to be completed, free transfer on long-term deal. Now, looks like Marc Asensio is heading to PSG. Other teams like Aston Villa, Arsenal, that we are pushing to get the player can't match the levels that PSG have gone ahead to put into this deal. They've put in a lot of work. It has been a longevity desire or a longing desire for PSG to sign Marco Asensio, and they finally going to get their man. It might be a here we go before even we go to bed tonight, and we will come in here and obviously let you know about the Marco Asensio deal. But that shows us that Arsenal has another target that they're really looking at as a right attacking midfielder. That's it. We are told a little bit that they might be looking for a forward who can play as a center forward and as a right attacking midfielder. And with that, you cannot come out and really dispute it, because we all know how Arsenal are really lacking a man to come out and really compete with Bukayo Saka. Maybe Arsenal are really waiting in for Barcelona's decision on Rafinha, as Edu and Mikel Arteta are so much obsessed with Rafinha. Ousmane Dembele is another one onto the mix. Leroy Sen, Pedro Neto, there is Harvey Barnes, and so we wait to see who Arsenal is going to go in for as a right attacking midfielder onto that team. So guys, your thoughts onto Declan Rice vocalizing his transfer to Arsenal are welcome in the comment section below. What do you make about Arsenal's plans to go back to the headquarters of Adidas to train there in the preseason before they head to their US tour? And lastly, Marc Asensio to PSG loading at 99%. I sign out for now. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. My Muslim friends, tomorrow is Friday, and Juma Mubarak in advance. Ciao, ciao.